that like a gang, but we did not want to cause any trouble. But we were afraid of other gangs that use knives and homemade pistols. So we thought we should protect ourselves. So we went to a Buddhist monk. This Buddhist monk gave us each one differently, but things, and he gave me a script to memorize. And I memorized the script and I chanted it in the morning and in the evening, at night, before I went to bed on my pillow. And so um, I kept doing that every day. But when I was preparing to come to the States, I studied English. And one time in a church in the neighborhood, they offered free English lesson. So I went there, took some English there. They used Bible as a text. And after a while, I got confused because it was referring to the Bible and Jesus and God. And it seemed to me that everyone have a religion, and everyone thought that it would be their own is the best, the only way. And I sort of got confused. I noticed that there were Chinese temples, Thai Buddhist temples, Muslim mosques, and Christian churches, convents, and even Hindus temples, all kinds of religions. But I just kept on believing in Buddha and chanted and praying to Buddha every day. And one night before I went to bed, I opened the window up and looked out. I saw the stars, you know, spring sparkling stars in the dark skies. And the concept of the universe that that is made not happened by chance. I did not believe that it just happened by chance. I thought someone must have created, or a master engineer have made all this up. And so I thought that I should address when I pray to this the God that I don't know, the master engineer, that I wanted to know him, and I got to know him, and I asked him to reveal himself to me, so I can worship him, the true and only God. And I said that one prayer, and I forgot all about it until about 2 years after I came to the States. I was watching Bill Graham on TV in Chicago, Channel 32, and he was preaching. He said that for it is appointed unto man once to die, after that judgment. And he explained that uh, for as long as we live, we have the opportunity to make things right with God. And after we die, that's it. Heaven or hell is the judgment. It's based on what we did with our life, you know, how we respond to God, our relationship to God. And then he was telling a story of a rich man who was a farmer, and that season, harvest season, he had bumper crops, and he could not store all his harvest in his old small barn. So he said, let's tear it down and build a big new barn so he can contain all his harvest. And after he did that, he said to himself something like, eat, drink, and be merry, enjoy life, and something like that. And it's sort of compared to people that have things laid up for him, like a pension and 401k, and gonna enjoy life. And that night, God took him. And Bill Graham said, you could be young, could be old, could be at any age, but when your time is up, that's it. You die. And he said, let us reason together. If Jesus isn't real, Bible isn't true, and you place your trust in him, and you die, nothing gonna happen. But if Jesus is real, Bible is true, and you don't put your trust in him, you don't believe in it, and you die, you go to hell, if it's real. And so I thought that is reasonable, and I don't really know when I'm gonna die, and I was young, but I sure don't know when my time will be up. So that night, I believe I just asked him. I may have knelt down. I don't really know exactly what I did. I sort of asked him that I want to believe in him, and I don't want to die and go to hell. Did not want to take a chance. And so I believe that the Bible said that you became a Christian at that time. I start to study the Bible, and I did not just believe it. I want to make sure that not like a blind faith. So I studied the Bible, and I know that Bible is true and real. For instance, Bible talking about prophecies, and prophecy is really convincing to me because it was predicted and it happened, and it could it's prophecy such as Jesus' birth. It's already written in the Old Testament, but the Jewish did not seek him. During Christmas time, we learned that the Magi came searching for Jesus, for King of the Jews, who would be born. And they traveled, they followed the star. They already knew, somehow they knew, they have the knowledge of it. And the Israelites, they also have the knowledge of it. It's recorded in the Bible, in the Old Testament. But the Magi did not know for sure where, but they followed the star, and they came in Jerusalem, and they asked King Herod. And King Herod sent the Pharisees, scribes, the religious leaders of the Israel, and they came. They reported to King Herod and the Magi that the Messiah would be born in Bethlehem. So the Magi went look for him in Bethlehem and found him. So this truth is there, it's out. People just did not believe in it. They have the truth in their hand, under their noses, but they did not believe in it. They did not search for him. But the truth is out there. And so I know that the Bible is true, and it's true to myself too, that the Bible changed my life. And one other thing is that after I believed in it, I moved to Zion maybe 8 or 9 years after I lived in Chicago. And when I went to a church in Zion, there's a Bible study that I went to, and the teacher brought up one verse in the Bible. In Jeremiah 29:13, it said, "You shall seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart." At that instant, just like someone knocked on my head or flipped the light on, my memory flashed back to when I said that prayer a long time ago in Thailand, when I asked the master engineer who created the universe to reveal himself to me. And so I know that the God of the universe, the creator of the heavens and earth and everything in them, have revealed